Okay, so we're gonna do a double gift card to Friends glitch. And why double? Because I messed up. I got so excited about getting the police car Coquette that um, I, instead of buying the vehicle on top of a magic slot, I basically um, oh, I'm wondering. Sorry, I'm thinking at the same time. Instead of buying it on top of the magic slot, essentially what I did is I just bought it. If I would have bought it on top of the magic slot, the benefit of that is that I could have made it into blank plates. Oh. I think I might have magic slots here. Let me take a look. Might. Oh, I still have to do. Basically, there's a way to check if you have magic slots. I know this is a little bit of a technical process that I'm doing right now. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. Alright, so what I'm doing, what you're not seeing behind the scenes, is me going to check out if I have some magic slots. Which I believe I do on my other account. I'm not going to go into detail what a magic slot is, but I guess one thing I can say is that's how I make blank plates. I don't know if I have one. I'm pretty sure I do. Sorry guys. I know no one's watching at the moment, but if you are watching this video later, I do apologize for the boring cut while you're trying to figure out about gift card to Friends glitch. I should call it give. And in the future I'm gonna have more consistent updated videos. I got some great feedback. By the way, when you go, there's a question on YouTube that says, like, is this audience for kids, right? And the answer is yes, it's made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids. Like, maybe I'm just being ranty. I'll stop it. It's not my style. I don't like it. This is what happens when I'm trying to rush something that I shouldn't be trying to rush. I know it. Oh yes, I do have a magic slot. Yes. I'll explain to you how I know I have one. So I'm just gonna invite myself into my other character's garage. To explain why I know I have magic slot. Alright. This is not meant to be a magic slot conversation or magic spot, whatever. Hint number 1 is my Eclipse Boulevard apartment, not to be mistaken by Eclipse Boulevard penthouse or Eclipse Boulevard garage. My Eclipse Boulevard apartment is full of bikes and is full of cars. And that only one car is different. Right? That's hint number 1. Hint number 2 is that the sorry about that. I'm a bit sick. Is that the car that is here looks like it's modded, but partially. Now, why that's a huge hint for me is because if anyone knows me, I don't do this kind of mod where it's like just paint job or whatever. I do full on, you know, Benny's wheels, clean car, fully modded, fully kitted out mods. So I know that the reason why this car looks like this is because it's in a magic slot. Basically, when you have a car in a magic slot, it loses most of its modifications. And it reverts the plate back to its original, it reverts the wheels back to its original. What it can't do, though, is remove the exterior paint. You know, so that's why it looks weird. It's like slightly modded. What is this? But that's a magic slot. Now, why this is important is that we're going to put this in the MOC. And the vehicle that's going to, when we do the gift carded friends glitch, the vehicle that's going to be in the MOC will then become the vehicle in the magic slot, and then I'll put it back. I'll put that vehicle back into its spot in that Eclipse Boulevard garage. And then with that, we can make blank plates. And that's what I want to do for the cop car. And then once we have blank plates, I transfer that car with blank plates back to the other account. And this is why I don't think I'll have time to do a merge today. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get that MOC. Let's find out what's in the MOC. Because potentially the car in the MOC is also a magic slot car. Let's just double check. I know this is complicated. It's the behind the scenes of making merged vehicles. You know, that's my thing. That's my jam. And I like to show people what it takes to do it. It's a coil brawler. Coil brawler off-road. Gotta keep track of everything you do, otherwise you get confused like I am right now. But I am very convinced that this car that I have here is a magic slot car. I like to put modded cars in magic slots because this happens to them. So I know, okay, that's a magic slot. Like I would never leave my car basically like partially undressed, you know, in a way. It's like either you have no mods, it's like you're clearly non-modded, Or you're modded. Oh, I can't put that in the back. Alright. Complicating my own life here. I just don't like to get like I need to figure out what's Magic Slot, what's not. The fact that I have Eclipse Boulevard garages is clear, and that they're full of cars, and that there's one car um, that's not like the same. And the reason why it's so important to know is because if you mod a car and it's accidentally modded as Magic Slot or Magic Spot car, I don't like the word slot, like it's just ugh. Anyway, that's what it is called. If you do that, you are you lose all your merges. So you think you've got this great car that's modded and merged and everything, you put it in Magic Slot, next thing you know, you come back to your game, all the mods are gone. And you know, if you bought a car, I wonder if this, oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, I'll keep talking. But I need to fill up that garage. Here, let me replace the car, the police car, and put it into the MOC first. One step at a time. Now I'm gonna get a vehicle must be transferred to the other garage to store your current vehicle. Yes. And then you select the police car. That should transfer the police car over into the MOC. And that's another way. I don't know why I can do it from the MOC. That's odd. Like, I don't want to go into depth of like figuring out if the Zantoros is a Magic Slot car either. Like, but I don't think so. I think what I had before was I had a SUV that was in the back of the MOC because it had a blank plate. And that was a Magic Slot. That's odd. Sorry, you guys can't see the other. You can't see what I'm seeing on my screen. Basically, what's odd right now for me is that, you know, we went into a garage and you guys clearly saw that there was an empty spot in the garage. Like right now, like you guys are seeing, this must be a Monroe. Yeah. So you guys are seeing this, but on the screen of the person who owns it, they're seeing that there's a Gauntlet Interceptor here. So what I've done is I put a different colored Duke on top of the Gauntlet Interceptor because you can't see a Gauntlet Interceptor. I don't know. That must be the Oh, I keep doing that. I always go into the wrong Eclipse Boulevard apartment. I'm really sorry if anyone's watching and they're just confused. To be honest with you, I'm currently confused. The only thing I'm confused about is trying to find my magic spot though. Alright, so we're going to receive a blue Duke somewhere. There it is. Now, what I was getting told was that this spot there was a Gauntlet Interceptor. So I'm a bit confused. Actually, I am so confused. I'm gonna have to play back. I am really sorry for anyone watching this. In some sense, I am. Oh, I know what happened. Like, to some extent, I know what happened. Now, earlier I couldn't put the Gauntlet Interceptor. All right. First of all, I need to replace these two. Second of all, we need to bring this car over to the LS car meet. Yeah. And normally I wouldn't drive there, but I want to show you guys what us mergers and modders all the things we have to consider to not mess up modded cars. Can you imagine, like, okay, so here's worst case scenario. I mod and merge a vehicle, right? Beautiful. I spend like 2-3 hours on one car. You know, most people 2 to 3 hours, that's almost half a day, that's a third of a day. If you're like, you know, back in the day when I was my old job, you're talking about like making $500 a day. So that's like $250, right? $250 to $300 of work. 3 hours? No, that would be like $200 to $250 of work, of labor done. Next day you come in, everything's deleted. All the work you've done is just deleted. Because you put it over a magic spot, and what the magic spot does is, although it does some wonderful things, it also does some pretty damaging things. Like it deletes all of the merges of any car that is considered a magic spot. So a magic spot is not actually a spot, it's a car. The car itself is the magic spot. It follows the car. Now, in order for me to know if this car is in a magic spot, or is a magic spot, I need to bring the car to the LS car meet, change my appearance, set my spawning location to the LS car meet, and exit the game. I can do it two ways. I can either, look, I'll just exit the game. Now, what I want to show you from here is the other characters exited the game. You see their plate. Their plate has a plate number. Now I'm going to send... Actually, it's more than exit the game. I have to leave. I think it worked if I change characters, but I'm just going to do it in a way I know for sure it works. Just power off the PS5. Now the only reason I go in detail about all of this crap, and I'm pretty sure for most people this is a lot of poo-poo, is that there's somebody out there, there's a lot of people who are merging, there's a lot of people who are doing these things and trying to figure out what's going on. You know, I think there's like 1 million people a day on GTA Online. And if I don't show what I'm going through, and I only show the end result, there's this big void of knowledge, like of things, of scenarios that occur, and people just feel like there's something wrong with their system, there's something wrong with their method, there's not enough explanation. And the part where they're not being explained is what happens when things don't go right. I'm just going to change the name of the video to there you go. So I've changed the name. I've actually changed the name of the video. because it turned into something different, right? It went from, hey, this is a video about gift card to friends glitch merging, to you know, where's my magic slot? What's happened to it? What am I doing? Right? And this is the real behind the scenes. This is what happens to me all the time. Like, if I am not tracking every single thing I do, I lose track of one thing, and then life gets really difficult. I feel like my ears just unblocked. Alright, sorry, I think I messed everything up right there. So, like, the way that I know that this car is a magic slot now, this is empirical evidence, there's nothing else it could be, is that when I brought it in, so, first of all, there was like a few hints, a few clues that told me, hey, this could be a magic slot, but I couldn't be 100% sure, because the reason I didn't know if it was in a magic slot was this car was not in the spot where a magic spot needs to be. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I know I've already got into a lot of detail, but there's a few videos that I have on creating a magic slot. There's a number of good YouTube YouTube creators that provide really good details on how to create a magic slot, and they give you advice on like how to keep track of it. They don't tell you why. They give you a good advice on how to keep track of it. Now, and the rules, like what does it need to be and all that. Like, what are the criteria for it to be a magic spot / slot, right? So number one, bike racks. Number one, it has to be Eclipse Boulevard apartments. Number two, you need to fill all the bike racks need to be filled. Like, this is just really oversimplifying it, right? These are clues that tell me that this is a magic spot. Number three is like every car in that garage was exactly the same except for one, and that car was in the spot where the magic slot should be. Okay? So hope you guys are following me so far. Now, what happened was I had a police car in the magic slot, which is, yeah, very normal. Nothing wrong with that. I had a police car in the magic slot, but I couldn't drive it into the MOC and replace the car that was there for the police car to be the magic spot. It's a little bit technical. Basically, the magic spot follows wherever the car follows. Somehow I got it to replace it by replacing it with the Zentoro, but when I went back into the apartment, the Zentoro was still there. The Gauntlet Interceptor was gone. And there was an empty spot, like a you know, people call it a dead spot or whatever. But when I looked into the, you know, the organizer, the vehicle organizer inside of the building, inside of the garage, it said Gauntlet Interceptor. Now, a disappeared spot that still has the name of a vehicle could mean two things. One, that vehicle was never meant to go into that apartment, so therefore there's no way for the game to recognize it as a vehicle, which doesn't make sense because we found it there in the first place. It was actually in the apartment, so like that eliminates that theory. Now you'll find that with tanks. Some tanks, like you can, when you do a gave car to friends glitch, you'll have a tank that goes into different apartments, like different places, but it goes invisible, right? But you don't see it. That's, you know, that's the clue that it's there, but it's invisible versus it's a magic spot. Because we saw the Gauntlet Interceptor, and then all of a sudden it showed us invisible after we put it into the MOC. Anyway, whatever. So what I did was that I replaced that magic, once I clued in, I replaced that magic spot with a blue Duke, because every other Duke is pink, just to make sure that I knew where it was. And then I put the Duke in the place where the magic spot should be. I think that's what I did. Actually, no, I just drove it over to the LS car meet. I drove it over to the LS car meet. I got out of the car, saved my outfit, because once you save the game and your car's in the LS car meet, if you put your spawn location to the LS car meet, when you come back, like when you leave and come back or wherever you spawn, you're going to be spawning in the LS car meet, and your vehicle's going to be out. It's going to be in the LS car meet, right? So, got out of the vehicle so that I'm not in the vehicle, so that my vehicle can be in the LS car meet with me when I spawn back in the LS car meet. Then I closed the game up, and then I have two characters, two consoles. I invited myself back into the LS car meet with my other character. As expected, the car was sitting in the LS car meet waiting for me when I spawned there. Here's where you know it's a magic spot. I looked at the plate. There was a plate number. When I got into the vehicle, the plate number disappeared. This is a magic spot. Now here's my concern. That's Zontorno. That's Zentorno. Sorry. That's Zentorno is that a magic spot as well? And then I have to check the Brawler, the Coil Brawler. Is that a magic spot? So I'm going to bring the Zentorno into the LS car meet. I don't think the Zentorno is a magic spot, but if it is, If this Zentorno is a magic spot, I need to do this right. Basically, so this is all my other characters, so I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing. I'm going to go into my car. And again, this is a magic spot conversation for those that lose track of their magic spot. It's technical, it's very mergy moddy talk. So if this is not your thing, if you don't have any questions, like, it's fine, it's fine. It's not gonna be it's gonna be from very few people. But for those that are having this problem, I hope you find this video. Okay, so I'm gonna return this vehicle. First I'm gonna change my appearance so that this vehicle's the last vehicle spawned. You see it? Saving the game. Little yellow. You didn't see it, but I did. Alright, and then I'm going to return the vehicle, and then I'm going to go through vehicle organization, Eclipse Tower 31, and I'm going to bring the Zentorno. Back to Tower 31, and I'm going to replace with the first Duke I see there. Because that's the position where the magic spot needs to be in. Then we're going to go back into the LS carving. This is all very live, very probably super weird and boring. But for those can you guys even hear me? Can you guys even hear me? Oh yeah, you can. Alright. Now, for those watching, I appreciate you. A weird little video here. But it's just really behind the scenes. Alright, so we are going to request that Zentorno. I'm definitely not going to be merging. Oh, I really don't think I'll be merging today. At this rate, spending all this time on magic spots. Alright, so I suspect the Zentorno is not a magic spot. I think this Zentorno is something that I was probably doing a gift card to friends glitch, and it's the car that I replaced with the car that was in the magic spot. So this car was probably in the MOC, and the SUV that was in the MOC was replaced by the Zentorno, and the SUV was the magic slot. That's my guess. But in order to 100% be sure, I'm going to change my outfit. Now my car is outside of, so you see the car is outside of the character, and they changed their outfit. So they changed their outfit, and now they're going to leave the game. Full log out. Now, I do hope that for people who are merging and modding, or trying to understand merging and modding, you know, if you get to a point where you have technical issues with magic spots, just come back to this video. Like when you're trying to find out what your magic spot is, it'll make sense then. Or if you randomly have a car that just keeps losing all of its merges, or it happened once and you just can't figure it out, and then like maybe you replaced it with a different car and then that car lost its merges, you know, then you can do this test. You can bring it to the LS, you put it into the first spot in your apartment, in your Eclipse Boulevard apartment, no other apartment. And if you want to know if it's a magic slot, you know, most people would know because they would have created their own. But maybe you have a modded account. But if you want to know if it's a magic spot, do this test. Bring it to the LS car meet, get out of the car, change your outfit, make sure that it's in the first spot in the Eclipse Boulevard apartment. Has to be. So when you go to your mechanic, the first car that you see when you go into that apartment, it's never going to be the bicycles. It's always going to be a car. That's the spot where the magic spot needs to be in order for it to be a magic spot. And then, so you put that, you know, vehicle organization or is the way to do it. Whether you manage your vehicles through manage like vehicle organization app. On your blue interaction menu, you switch places, you make sure it's in the right position, and then you come into the LS car meet. You save your outfit. Get out of the car, obviously you have to. You get out of the car, you save your outfit, you power off the game. Oh, and you make sure your spawn location is at the LS car meet. Alright, I've gone on about this a lot, so I'm not even going to move the car because I don't want any interference at all with the test. So I'm going to go over to the car and we're going to see it together. Is the Zentorno also a magic slot? Now, you see there's a plate number there? If the character gets into the car and the plate number disappears, it's a magic spot. It is not a magic spot. See, so the Zentorno is not a magic spot. Now we're going to do one more test. We want to know, is the coil brawler a magic slot? Now this card needs to go back. This is why we have the Duke is blue and not pink, for those that saw that earlier. Now we want to know if the brawler in the other apartment, which I think the brawler is a magic slot. I really do. I think this is a magic slot card. It's in the right spot. It has no mods. But you know, what we could argue that it had no mods to begin with, right? Which I would say is probably true. But the reason I think it is because we bought it without mods and put it in a magic spot specifically to make the plates go blank. Sorry, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright. Now, as you know, the test is the brawler is already in that first part of the first car when you go to your mechanic, which is one of the great things about the LS car meet is you can actually call from your mechanic and see the order. So what I mean by the first spot is I have a few magic spots on this account. This is why I was annoyed earlier when I didn't put the Corvette into it.
You need something, huh? One of your rides?
Is
Let me know.
Eclipse Boulevard apartment here, the tower. That Sand King XL is a magic spot. The Brawler is a magic spot. So I have 2 magic spots on this account. The penthouses don't have magic spots.
Okay, I got stuff to do.
Alright? But I haven't lost track of those. On my other account I lost track of it. Alright, so now this Brawler was on the right spot, so what we're gonna do is this character is gonna power off. It's gonna log out. And when they come back to the LS car meet and they get into the Brawler, the plate numbers will disappear. And no one can really explain the magic spot really that well. Alright, test number 2. See if we have a magic spot. Oh, it's already 2 p.m. Oh, we might still be able to make it. We might still be able to merge it. Especially that we have 2 magic spots. Alright, so this should be interesting to see if the Brawler is a magic spot, because then we'll have found the 2 magic spots. I'll go over here, we'll wait for the car to come over here. This is the effort I go into to make those blank plates. Alright, uninterrupted, untouched, we're not going to even move it. And I believe that this will make that plate number disappear. I certainly hope so. Oh no. Sometimes you have to leave the LS car. I mean, let's see if that's gonna happen. No. So that's not a magic spot. Something going on over here. Now this plate should have gone blank if this was a magic spot. Alright, so I'm just gonna focus on finding where this magic spot is, because at this point it has disappeared. But it could have disappeared into the back of the MOC. So earlier when I'm gonna try to put a Duke inside of the inside of that apartment.
Is that a fact?
It said there was a missing Duke, and now that the storage is full. So we're going to cancel the purchase, and then we're going to request the first Duke that's in that apartment.
From the horse's mouth.
Oh, this is so confusing. To see what's in that garage. Because when we looked at it, it was full. Anyway, it's just something's off. Like we put a Duke in a ghost spot. And it's all happening on my other character. I know, so there's moments where there's a little bit of a void where I'm explaining things more than doing things, but bear with me. So the coil is in here. And the apartment is now full of Dukes. That's apartment 9. We want to go to apartment. The other apartment. Alright, here's the weird thing. As if it wasn't already weird enough. Is that earlier we had driven the Zentorno into the MOC successfully. So there was something in the MOC, but it didn't replace anything else. So now we gotta go see if this actually, I think if I leave the car, change the outfit, because my spawn location is LS car meet. Close my game. Come back through the invite into the LS car meet, and I should see if it's a magic spot or not. If it's not a magic spot, it's just because I lost my magic spot. At this point, it's like no biggie, because let's see, it was either in the MOC or those two spots, and it's so far it's nowhere in those scenarios. And in that case, I would just need to recreate a new one. But for sure, one of my worries in the past was losing my magic spot. And recently I blew up the SUV that had the magic spot. And it wasn't insured. I didn't really think much of it. So I have a feeling that that might have a modded outlaw. I don't know, man. Is that like a Vagrant? Oh yeah, it's like a Vagrant, right? It's just like a bigger version of it. It sounds familiar. Crispy. Alright, moment of truth. Is this or is this not a magic spot car? Magic slot car, magic spot car, whatever. If when I get in here the plate disappears, magic spot. Nope. Alright, so I lost my magic spot. No biggie. Easy fix. Not getting it fixed today though. Hey Crispy, the outlaw that you're talking about, that's like a vagrant, right? Like a 4x4 kind of thing? What do you call that? All-terrain vehicle kind of thing, right? Like, but almost like a car. Like both. You're probably a street legal all-terrain vehicle that is bigger than a vagrant. Is that what you're talking about, Crispy? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I do have that somewhere. I'm not gonna sell them today, but I definitely have it. Just had my PSN. And at some point. Alright, I've updated the title of this stream. Oh, you have to remind PS5 only. Thanks for reminding me. Put it in the title. PlayStation 5. Glitchmaster. Alright, so today, gift card to friends. I'm trying to merge a cop car, but I lost track of my magic slot. I don't know if anyone's into merging. Cool. Sounds good. I like to sell the cars that I merge on the day that I merge them, but I'll be when I do car meets like LS car meet, buy and sell modded car meets. I will start streaming them. There's a few YouTube creators who have much bigger following than I, and they're happy. They're okay with me streaming in their lobby. So you'll be able to have, I'll invite you to that specific lobby in that stream. You'll be able to see my cars and ask me for them at that point in time. Alright, we need to do gift card to friends glitch, otherwise I'll never get out of here. So what am I doing? I am yeah. Well, you should do some streams because a lot of people ask about PS4. It'd be good to reference something. Nice. Um, oh, cool. GTA Glitch Master for those who. Do you mind if I put your channel link into my description? Yeah, man, that's awesome. Because people always ask. You know, the most common thing they ask is about things we don't have. Angle brackets are not allowed. Oh man. What does that mean? We can't add a web link in the channel. Oh no, I can do that. I did something else that was wrong. Oh, nice. All right. Sorry, I'm a bit in a rush today. So this isn't the best promo ever, but I got quite sidetracked with this unfortunate situation. Alright, let's get to it. So, we're gonna do the gift card and friends glitch. This is more to prove that it still works. I know it worked, I did it earlier, but I like to do them live. Put the date in the title, and then people can see that, hey, this is actually still working on that date, whenever they see it. Because one of the biggest things, you know, when you look at glitches is, you know, how old is it? Because everything, you know, everyone always says everything's patched. Although the oldest glitches are generally not patched or patchable. Now, I know there's a new method to do gift card to friends glitch. And the biggest difference in that method, honestly, is that you can do it. If you follow that method, it doesn't matter if you and your friend have the same exact vehicle warehouse. And because none of my characters have the same vehicle warehouse, that's not something I'm going to be really displaying today. I will eventually, so that anyone can see it. They can select a really good vehicle warehouse and be able to do the gift card friends glitch. Because there's some really good ones and there's some pretty terrible ones, and most of them are more terrible than good, in the sense like they're great vehicle warehouse, but they're not meant for gift card friends glitch, obviously. All right, this is our little baby with the blanky platies. Wait. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that one I know for sure is a magic spot because it's in the same apartment as the Zentorno. Oh my goodness. Alright, so that is our donor car. Magic spot car is our donor car. Reason being is that when we do the gift card or friends glitch with the police car, for those that care, this will become both your donor, like you're gonna receive this as a received vehicle, and it's gonna have the blank plates. It's not gonna have the blank plates when you receive it, but because you're replacing your magic slot vehicle with the vehicle you're receiving in your MOC, your vehicle, like the police car, will then become the magic slot, and I will be able to create blank plates with it. All that for blank plates. I think I'm gonna do a Corvette D10 police car that is a LS car meat plate, red. I know that police cars are never red, but this one will be. One that's gonna be panic colors, purple and yellow. One that's gonna be pounder colors, black and yellow. One that's gonna be San Andreas, so like slightly greenish tints. And there's going to be one that's going to be Liberty City and F Yankton plates, because this whole process has been so long that I'm gonna like make a lot of Corvette D10 police cars. So and then I'll be giving gift card to friends glitch. I'll be dropping them off. You guys can pick them up, because I'm not happy with how much time this took. So as revenge, I'm gonna make a lot of them. Alright, I'll go through the steps. So basically, what I did there was I went into the pause menu while I was in the donor vehicle that was in the MOC. There's a lot more detailed explanations in my other videos. I'm doing this quickly because I got sidetracked by something else, but essentially, you both go to the person who's gifting the vehicle warehouse, and from there the person who is receiving the vehicle requests their MOC, Mobile Operations Center. In the MOC, they need to have a donor vehicle. Forget all the thing about magic slot. Just know that the donor vehicle, that you need to have a vehicle that is a donor. A donor means you will not own it later after an event, right? Donor heart, you die, doesn't belong to you anymore. So the vehicle is a donor, and you're sacrificing the vehicle to receive the other vehicle that is being gifted to you. So that vehicle that you put in your MOC for this glitch, make sure it's not a vehicle you want to keep. I know, I'm preaching to the choir. But yeah, I think it's easy to forget little things, so I try to make it clear. Alright, so once you're both at the vehicle warehouse, so the person who's giving you the vehicle, the person who's receiving the vehicle requests their gift card, their MOC, Mobile Operations Center, and the person who is gifting the vehicle will go ahead and why am I not able to get into this car? What's going on here? Okay, that was weird. Sorry guys. So the person who is gifting the vehicle, it's their vehicle warehouse. They're the ones who go pick up the MOC. Yes, of course, everybody always wants to say that it's not necessary. I'm just telling you a process that works really, really well. You'll be able to do this quickly. The person who is receiving the gift stands at the vehicle warehouse while the person who is giving the vehicle brings back the MOC and parks it in a very safe place where there's no NPCs, gang wars, all that. Do not take out a gun. If you start to shoot, you're going to mess up the glitch, and this will take, what should take 10 minutes will take 20 minutes. And if you're doing more than one gift card or friends glitch, the person giving you the cars will no longer want to give you cars because you're messing everything up. Okay, enough said about that. Once you have, the person has come back and brought the vehicle to their vehicle warehouse, the MOC to their vehicle warehouse of the person who's giving the car, then the person who is receiving the vehicle either puts a donor car in the MOC or brings it out because it's already stored in the MOC. I'm not going to go too much into detail. More than that, I will in other videos, just not today. You have to make sure that, here, this part I will explain. Oh. Actually, that's not a bad thing. This is all part of it. So, the donor vehicle in the back of the MOC has to be driven by the person who's receiving the vehicle. And what they do is they drive towards that blue circle behind the MOC. That's where the MOC has to be parked really nicely. And the person who is gifting needs to go into the pause menu. Again, I'm going to go into much more detail in future videos. Today was just a bit of a cluster, but I'm going to say it quickly. So they're going to the pause menu, which is this menu, the map menu. That's it. So the person who's giving the car goes into the pause menu. The person who's receiving the car cannot be in the CEO, otherwise the MOC doesn't exist. Drives towards that blue circle behind the MOC. Presses right when they're prompted to, only once. It kicks out the person who's giving them the car. Now, you don't have to follow, you can just go back and review the video if you're struggling with how quickly I'm doing it. So the person who is receiving the gift stays in the vehicle while the other one gets kicked out. But once the other person gets kicked out, you leave the vehicle. So both of you are out of the vehicle. The person who got kicked out goes and parks the vehicle because they don't have a chance of putting that vehicle in the MOC. It doesn't belong to them. If the person whose MOC it belongs to tries to like drive the car away, sometimes they drive it in the MOC and they have to redo all the steps. So I prefer that the person who's gifting it parks the car somewhere safe, away from NPCs, away from all kinds of traffic issues. Alright, that is done. We've already done that. You can rewind the video and kind of try to connect both of those processes together. Then the person who is gifting starts a CEO, invites the receiver into the CEO. The receiver accepts. Then the gifter gets into one of their vehicle warehouse special vehicles, not to be mistaken for just a special vehicle. So that includes, let's just be really, really plain. Phantom Wedge, Ruiner 2000, and what car am I using? The Coil. Oh my goodness, sorry guys, I'm a bit tired. The Rocket Voltic. Right, let's go with those three, right? Most people have those three. One of those three. Anything else that's a special vehicle is not part of vehicle warehouse for this glitch. Yes, there's a few like the Boxer, blah blah blah. Like there's some unique ones, and I can go over that another time. But those are the most common ones. Things like bunk, like anything that's to do with nightclub, not a special vehicle for the vehicle warehouse. That's really what I'm getting at. All right. Then they drive. Then the person who's gifting open up their blue interaction menu. So you're both in the CO, you're both in the vehicle. The person who is gifting opens up their blue interaction menu, drives the car into the garage door in which it normally drives through, but because they have the blue interaction menu, it won't allow the vehicle to go in. But just nudge the garage door. Once you nudge the garage door, the person who is receiving opens up their blue interaction menu. At which point, they tell the person that's giving him the car, hey, I've opened up my blue interaction menu. The person who's giving the car either exits the CEO or closes their blue interaction menu while the other person still has theirs open, right? So this is the blue interaction menu, right? You leave it open. The person who's receiving the vehicle leaves it open, which means that they do not enter the vehicle warehouse. They stay stuck outside. Then my character is the only one that goes in. The person who's giving the car is the only one that goes into the vehicle warehouse. I've just exited the CEO, which is the easier way to do it. And then the person who's receiving the vehicle again requests their MOC through the blue interaction menu, right? So you go blue interaction menu, service vehicles, request the MOC. Then you send a screenshot where the MOC has spawned. Now, because this spot is a good spot to be gifting, I just like to teleport. But you guys can drive. So you just have the person send you a screenshot where the mobile operations center has spawned, and make sure that in the screenshot you actually see the the icon. Sometimes people send a screenshot of an arrow. All right, and then the person who is gifting again goes and picks up the mobile operations center, because the person who is receiving needs to stay at the vehicle warehouse. Now there's a new method, I know there's a brand new method where there's a few different steps, but we're not doing that today. Alright, so now that I've picked up the MOC, I drive it back. The main reason why I tell people who are the ones gifting to do most of the work is because they know their vehicle warehouse the best. They know where they can speed up and where they can't, right? And also, more importantly, they know where to park so it doesn't cause these crazy traffic jams and prevents the blue circle in the back of the MOC from solidly appearing and not flickering all kinds and not causing some traffic jam. They also know to not shoot. Because the last thing they want to do is go back and pick up the MOC. Alright, so for this vehicle warehouse here, this is a really good spot. So if you have this one, it's a very, very good spot to park your car, your MOC. Because look, nothing is obstructing it. Alright, so now, outside of that little comment, as the gifter, you go, once you bring back the MOC, go and stand behind it with R1 as if you were hiding, as you're doing something illegal. Then the person who's receiving the vehicle, go ahead and stand in front of you, in front of the blue circle. They see it, you don't. And then they're going to press down on the D-pad and select a character that is not them. Some people call it Franklin, but sometimes Franklin is not there. So a character that is not you, select it. Press down on the D-pad, select the character, let go of the down button on the D-pad, press circle to quit story mode. And do that 3 times. Yes, you can do it once. Why 3 times? Well, it's a solid way to do it. It works for me. I recommend it. What you'll notice is, after doing it 3 times, of selecting a character and then pressing circle to quit out of story mode, all of a sudden, they enter to the blue circle and they select the option enter alone. And then boom, they disappear. They're glitched out. All they see is this black screen, and every once in a while maybe a little pop-up here and there. If you see anything but a black screen, more like, okay, let me be more clear. If you see a circle, if you see like a loading circle, forget it. Get out. You gotta get out of there and start again. But if you don't see a loading circle, most 99.99% of the time your screen is completely black. Congratulations, you're glitched out. It is now still up to the gifter to go and drop the vehicle off at the spot where you're actually going to spawn. So the gifter goes ahead. As you know, I'm a teleporting nutcase. So I'm gonna teleport to the spot. Highly recommend it. If you learn how to merge, teleporting will be so easy for you. All right, so just to, put that gun away. Just to give people an idea where I am. And a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of creators, they just go like, here's where I am, here, zoom out, see ya, bye, right? Yeah, okay. First of all, go postal. If you're familiar with that, that helps. Second of all, Eclipse Boulevard Garage, if you have that. Eclipse Apartments, right? Or over there. Some people are familiar with the LS car meet. LS Los Santos Custom, sorry. But what I like to do is I like to look up here. There's like a red circle-ish thing, right? There's a little bit of a scissors here, and across from the scissors is the spot. There's a little house here, and why that's important is that little house has a number, and this is where you drop off your vehicle. Now I've spent a lot of time talking, and it really doesn't matter because you can stay in that black screen for a really long time. Trust me. When I do blank plates,
I'm on the clock.
I have the
What you
person
want, some
gifting
wheels?
power out of their PS5, come back into the session, spawn in Los Santos Customs, get into the car with the blank plates, and come over here. So you got plenty of time. Alright, so unfortunately, like a dummy, I actually yeah, exactly right? Once you teleport, like, drive, like, you know, I went to a car meet. I'm a terrible driver because all I do is create cars. It's like a mechanic who can't drive, to be honest with you. It's like the mechanic who builds the components of the vehicle and lives in, like, never has to go anywhere. I drive terribly, but I like to teleport. So I went to these LS car meet, and I just teleported everywhere because they're like, you're gonna lose point if you.
It's on the way.
You're gonna lose
I'll
points
get back
if
to
your
work.
car has scratches on it. And I'm like, oh shit. I create all these modded cars. I don't want to lose points. Alright, so you take out the car that you want to give to your friends. Alright, and other important thing I didn't mention earlier. First of all, you need to be friends with a person. If you try to do this without being friends, you will forever, ever do all the right steps and never be able to achieve this. That's what it's called, giving friends cars to friends glitch. Alright, go to manage vehicles, vehicle preferences, and then vehicle access everyone. Everyone, just do everyone. Don't worry about friends and crews. Like, do this in an invite only session. Until you're really good at it, don't include other people because they just go roaming around. They just do all kinds of crazy stuff. Why do that, right? It's not a fun process. Just, you know, in and out. Don't do like me, you know, extend it longer than it needs to be. Alright, now that the person can actually access the vehicle, what they have to do, the person is in the black screen, they press down on the D-pad, you try to remember, like, you know, that there was a character on the left, the top, the right, whatever. Select one of them with the right joystick, and then a quit message will come up. A warning message: are you sure you want to quit the session? Process will be automatically saved. No, press circle. You don't want. Then all of a sudden you're kind of like in a weird, like, out of body experience situation here. You're walking around, you see the car, you Press triangle when you get to the car. Boom. What the hell? Now you've got the car. Here. Well, wait, there's more. The person who gifted you the car did not lose the car. How good is that? Yeah, that's why I have two consoles. Not because I need friends, but I got obsessed. Are you're just on PS4? Are you planning on going on PS5, or do you have a PS5? You just do these glitches on both? GTA Glitch Master. The facility glitch you got for, yeah, that's it. So you must have some. What's your obsession? What's your latest obsession? You know, I find that people that merge, like, they have these things that are really important to you, but they don't seem to be as important to other people. I'll give you an example. Like for me, the thing that is not important to me is interior trim. Interior trim, I could take it or leave it. I want the car, like, you work so hard on the exterior of the vehicle, and then unselected trims are so ugly. I haven't seen really any nice unselected trims, right? Like, I don't want a yellow or crazy blue, or, you know. So what's the thing that you are okay, that you know that the modded community sorry, I kind of lost track of my thought process there. But we're going to bring this vehicle up to the Eclipse Boulevard garage. And replace and put it back in its magic slot spot. Alright, so yeah, Glitch Master, I really want to know, what's the thing you can live without that a lot of people, that, you know, through the community? Everything? Like, even like for you, interior trim, it's a big deal? I like talking to other mergers because we all have a thing, like, you know, the flavor of the year. Okay. What about, okay, here's another question I have for you, Glitchmaster, while we drive around. Do you consider Panic, Pounder, Liberty City, LS Car Meet, and what's the other one? San Andreas plates. Do you consider those to be clean? Because a lot of people say because you can get it in the game, they wouldn't be necessarily clean. Sorry, did you say yes for the consider that to be clean? Because some people, they say only Yanktons are clean. I don't agree with that. Yanktons are borderline scratched. Yeah, I agree with that. How about this though? I'm gonna throw you a curveball. Maybe not a curveball, because you probably have a very solid idea on your own opinions. But alright. What? Okay, I think I have my answer, because I think if it's a blank panic plate, it would be a non-selected plate, wouldn't it? Yankton only. Whoa! I hope I can change your mind on that. I hope so, because I have some really cool cars with some really nice plates. I hope so. I hope I can convert you. Otherwise, you're not gonna like any of my police cars. Okay, which? Let's just. I'm just gonna walk into the office because. Yeah, but you see, the reason why I'm not impressed with blank Yanktons is because like modded accounts all have blank Yanktons. So it's almost like you can buy some like and modded accounts come with like hundreds, if not thousands of cars, right? And they're all Yanktons. All of them. No, this is the wrong one. Oh wow, you don't care at all. Well, that's kind of badass to be honest with you. Like I know a guy he probably spent a good solid year of his life, like, you know, hours, like a full year of hours of his life um doing like he modded some crazy weird cars, like it was wild. He's the one who told me about Magic Slot. And he would do everything clean, everything, you know, everything had to be unselected, and then he would go and like tint black his windows. All of them. Every single one of them. Oh man, I took a break. I was starting to be grumpy as fuck. Excuse my language. Yeah, I wasn't a pleasant person. Yeah, I haven't been live in a while. Absolutely right. Oh, really? Yeah, I think, you know, it's an itch you gotta scratch. Like, when I learned about clean cars, oh man, I was devastated. Like, basically, I'm like, you know, you would know the amount of hours you spend just going through every single car. And then that, like that not wanting to admit to yourself when you have a scratch car, like to the point where you actually don't even see that it's scratched. You know what I mean? You sound pretty chill, actually. So it doesn't hurt your soul at all. Okay, here's a question for you. You give this guy, like you say, you give somebody like, you know, something that you made fresh. You know, fresh always seems to hurt the most. Super fresh, super clean, special. You know, maybe a BFF or something. And then they take it and they put some pearlescence on the paint and they tint the windows. Does that hurt you a little bit? Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah, you probably have so many at some like you've emotionally gone through all of the, what do you call it? The things of grief, all of the steps of grief. You've come to acceptance. Oh yeah, it kills you. Yeah. Oh man. I have on my account I have like 100 activators or more. I love activators. I did a Cerberus activator and a Zaba with the zebra, the zebra livery, working activators. People don't believe me that if you mess around with activators, you go into the LS customs and you're checking around, seeing what selections you have, that it actually messes them up. Right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm doing another gift card to Friends glitch, but this time I'm receiving in the car because I'm gonna receive it with blank plates. Oh, this would look good in a pounder plate, blank pounder plate, just completely. I'm gonna do that. That'd be my first one. I might do that today. Might be able to merge that today super quick. Oh yeah. Oh well. You're and what you say you have 4 consoles? Does that mean you're on PS5? Yeah, I hear you. Oh man, you gotta both. I'm both intrigued, but at the same time, like the amount of time spent on obsessions. It's like the more you know, the less cars you make from. Is it like that for you? Like the more you know, all of a sudden it takes that much longer to make one car. Like right now, I'm supposed to merge the car. It's 3 p.m. I I think I will have time though, because I think the merge itself is gonna be the fastest one because I have everything ready. If I can get the blank plate, I'm gonna have to do a double transfer, double. Oh yeah. Can you drop blank plates? We'll have a talk at some point. Have you admitted my? Alright, you're gonna have to explain it to me. Oh, you mean the gift card to Friends glitch like I'm doing right now? Yeah, that's fast because of the teleporting. It is so boring. I'll be honest with you, I still get super butthurt about the dumbest thing. And this is like, I get butthurt about a big compliment that people give me. When I sell my cars at the LS car meets, the modded car LS car meet, and then I see people just whipping them out as if it was their own. Oh yeah, awesome man. Oh, it's more like just to chat about it as well, you know. I get like, did you used to get annoyed like that? Did you get over it? I don't know that. One thing I want to do more of is like bring other creators who almost never have time to make cars, like network with them to make cars that they would love to see. DMO setups, full page. Okay. All right, cool. It probably saved me tons of time. It's not easy being lazy sometimes. Alright, so as a receiver, the person who's giving me the car, I'm just gonna go through some of the steps because people do like to see the steps explained. As the receiver, I tell the gifter where my mobile where my mobile operation center is. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's I think it's because like you're not trying to impress them. It has nothing to do with like we build stuff, and no offense to anybody when I say this, but everyone's probably going to take offense anyway, but we build things and our skill level gets better and better. Like we get better at what we do. And we start to connect with people who are also really good at what they do, like, people who do LS car meets, or people who have large followings, or people who do technical things that we don't know how to do. Not that we want to do it, but they're able to do it, and we're impressed because we understand like the work ethic and the hard, like what they need to do to some extent to achieve those things, right? Those are the people that over time we're trying to impress. At first we wanted people to just love our cars and be like, oh my god, that's the best car I've ever had. Once you have that, what do they want? More cars. Right? All they want is more cars, and then they go into the LS car meet and then they tint their windows, as they should. We all have done it. They should do that, What's a cop car without tinted? Like, what's a black on black cop car without tinted windows, right? Yeah. But the thing is, like, it's like making uh, like they just want to fill their garages, and for them everything they're seeing is like insanely cool. But because everything they're seeing is insanely cool, you don't get that sense of recognition. You get a sense of like adoration, maybe? No, I don't know if it's adoration, but appreciation. Like oh, thanks for that. It's like, okay, well, you're welcome. Oh, can you make me another one? Okay. All right. Well, I just spent 3 hours making what I think is a piece of art, and now you want another one. Like, okay, yes, that of course that's normal. As the gifter, I have to get into their CEO. As a receiver, I accept their CEO. But when you meet somebody else who's doing them and they like it, you're like, man, I'm doing something well. Or somebody sees so many cars and they just never buy anything. Like you go to these streams and they're just not buying anything. Yeah. The changing goalposts are my personal favorite. When somebody says, "Oh, could you do me a set of this for 4 cars, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D," and then you make it, and then they're like, "Oh, I thought I wanted E, F, G, H, I. Oh, and by the way, could you also add another 12?" It's just like, mate, like that I say no. All right. I'm receiving the car, so I shouldn't be driving. See how it is? It like yeah. I just don't I just don't like it it doesn't bring anything to my life, and it's not because they're bad people or anything. Obviously they appreciate what you do, but they they have a I asked somebody why he was like that one day, and he said, "Oh, it's because." Wait, hold on a minute. Okay, this might. They say it's because they're afraid to miss out on it. Like they're afraid that they basically predict the future, right? If they ask for only a few things, they're afraid that they won't get all the things they want. So they ask for all of the things immediately. And then when you stop talking to them, they're like, "You see, this is why." So it's just like a bad habit, I guess, in a way. But I helped a few of those people learn how to merge. And then after that, they definitely changed their tune a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. That's what my channel does most of the time. This is a very, very derivative of my channel. Normally, I'm just going through every single step in detail, teaching everyone how to do this stuff. Oh man. So you're like, where are the cars? Yeah, it's you gotta be so strict with people to the point where it's like it almost seems really radical, but at the end of the day, it's like if you want to grow, the quality has to be there. Because you want that person who you want that person who's waiting for your next drop, who's super respectful and always willing to help, and appreciates that you're always watching out for them and preventing idiots from like ruining it for them to get what they worked hard for. Because a lot of these guys and gals work really hard. They constantly grinding. Oh yeah, this is the part that gets fun. Sorry guys, I'm in a blank screen, and the reason being is because I have to log out my other character. They have to, if they log out my other character, they have to spawn in the LS car meet with the police car, because once they spawn in the LS car meet with the police car, the plates will be blank, and then I have to drop off that car over at the spot. Yeah. And then the NPCs would get traffic jam. I do invite only sessions for that, for gift cards to friends. Actually, I don't, because I don't have enough followers. And they're a bit scattered. Most of them North America, so it's like really late. Sorry for the noise. I don't think I'm gonna spawn with the car out, because I don't think I had it out when that. Maybe I did. Oh no, because I was in the Oh well. I mean, I can stay in the black screen for a really long time. Oh, I certainly. Oh man, I'd be so shocked if I had time to merge it. But merging it would take like 20 minutes because I have exactly like I could do one merge with Pounder kit already. Oh yeah, it did appear with it. You know what's coming? Come on, come on. What I'm doing right now is my other character is in the LS car meet, and I'm running towards the police car, and I'm hoping. Yes, the plate went blank. Oh, this is perfect. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna merge it today. I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm gonna drive all the way there. Not that it takes that long, but would you say that, hey GTA Glitchmaster, would you say that the way that you do merges or modded cars is in a way harder creatively? Like you have to really kind of know the angles and the colors and the textures. I see some people talk about textures of paint and wheels and stuff versus merging. Because merging, you're comparing a car for car. It's not three-dimensional, but oh no, I think I messed it up. Yeah, messed it up. Should have done it on like 10 P5. So what I did is I teleported, but I use NOAC 1P5 to teleport. And when you do that, you have to call your vehicle, and when you call your vehicle, you lose the plate, blank plate, so I have to redo it again. But this time I'll teleport with NOAC 10P5, which teleports with the blank plate. I know for you guys it's just a blank screen, but I'm actually logging out of my PS5 and relogging back in and respawning in the LS car meet. YouTube's most sensational viewing. Please, please subscribe for my next blank live feed. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, probably less of delay. You can chat here too, man. Like, there's three people, and they're probably mostly here because we are chatting and talking a little bit behind the scenes, or if they're involved in merging, like it, they get it. And there'd be another person, and maybe it's Doris. I don't know. Misterioso tres. Oh, it could just be me. I think I have another one open here. Yeah, that was me. Too funny. Oh man, I hope I convince you. Oh, but you said you don't care about plates. Not that you should care. So, you know, hopefully you like the merch. Particularly, the funny part is the merge is the thing that takes the least amount of time. It's so addictive to like do these merges. And we can stay in that blank screen for a really long time. Yes. Speaking of blank, got me my Blanktons, and then we're gonna merge it with a pounder kit, and then everyone's gonna be happy, especially me, because it's gonna take 10 minutes to merge it. Alright, so press down, select the character, get into the car. Look at that beautiful blank plate. Ooh. You drive it out. Oh, the other thing you have to remember is that I don't think they patched it. Well, we'll find out. That's kind of what I was doing on a daily basis, actually. I was showing behind the scenes and testing out the testing it out. Oh, PS4 they did. Not on PS5 though, right? Oh, is that why they had another... I saw that they had to change NOx.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them
Yeah,
around.
I need wheels. I need this car.
It's on the way.
Okay. Alright, well, if it's all good on PS5, then the less I know, the better, I think. Look what Magic Spots did to this poor car. Took everything off of it.
Murder me. You ain't worth a piece of dog shit.
Mine down!
Perfecto. Oh man, I can actually do a merge. Oh, that's, yeah. I think people on PS4 just, that's where, was that where merging started? Nice. Exactly, it's like the new MOC gift card to friends where you can have the same MOC. I need to do a video on that. Yeah, I heard like you go to the LS car meet, you start a sprint, and you what is it? Was it just like basically the everything minus the arena? It sounded like that. Alright, so now yep. Call mechanic, that's it. Oh man, he's gotten more and more useless. Like
You need
mechanics.
something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
They really did him dirty. Zentorno.
Let's hang out soon. Sounds good.
I'll get
Alright.
there as soon as I can.
This is
Alright, I'll
what
get
we're
back
gonna
to work.
merge it with. This is our merged vehicle. And we're going to teleport to the arena war. I'm just doing a merge. I'm not really going to do step by step, everyone. Damn. Hey, whoever just joined, you're just in time. We're about to do the merge of a Coquette Pursuit. We're going to put this gorgeous powder kit onto it. Modded black, yellow, and yes, that's how hard to see that plate is. Check that out. And then after that, I have to jump off. I spent most of the time figuring out about this bloody magic slot, to the point where I didn't even split up my broadcast. I just did it all in one. All right. For those that need more explanation, unfortunately, this is not going to be the day. But I'm going to tell you that I'm going to show you whether it works or not. At least that. At least you'll know if it works, if the merge still works. And then tomorrow I'll definitely go through old school, everything, step-by-step instructions. It's just today was exceptional, a little bit of a situation. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do, though, this is the advanced mode for merge glitch, is I'm just going to check that my assisted aim is partial. And then I'm just going to get straight into it. I'm just going to join Anahuac 1P5 from the arena. I have all my settings already done, as you know, I haven't changed them. I'm going to join Anahuac. I'm going to press, well, just so that you know, for people who wonder like what I do behind the scenes, I'm actually kind of cleaning my controller because it's quite oily. And my nails are very short. Okay, so join Anahuac 1P5 when you're at the arena. If you need more information on settings, just check my channel. There's tons of them, and I promise tomorrow I'll give you more information. All right. Except the first alert, doesn't matter how long you stay idle for the second alert. Then once you see the second alert and you're ready to work on this one, what you do is you press X, you hold onto X on your PS5 button controller. And then you slide your thumb over to square. As soon as you're on the square, you've let go of X. It's almost like you're trying to hold something without, and you can only hold it and drop the other hand as soon as you hold it, kind of thing. All right. So X square. Oh no, I messed it up. Yeah, my controller's way too slippery. And it said it's in a bad sport lobby. So for anyone's like, I got a bad sport lobby, it's not patched. Just had oily fingers. Alright, so hover over job. Oh, maybe I didn't even do that. Join Anahuac 1P5. Assisted aim partial is what I'm on.
Sounds good.
Join. I'm probably going to fail a few times because my fingers are quite oily. It's sweaty. Yeah, definitely. So right now the noise you're hearing is me just cleaning them up. Okay, I'll hover over the job till you see the start job. Oh yeah, I could feel my fingers a little bit less slippery. Join Anahuac 1P5. Remember, you hold on to X. I'm not doing a good job here. That was perfect the other day. It's because I'm trying to rush it, everyone. It's super normal. When you're trying to rush this, you know, it's normal that you fail a few times. You're not in the zone. That was close.
What are you talking about? I am at the gym.
Alright, join on hover over the job, start job.
Probably going to do some weights.
Once you see the square, join on a walk 1P5.
Have some trust in me. Why would I lie to you? Okay, the rowing machine.
That was close. Network error, that one. We're gonna hit all the errors today, so you guys could feel a sense of like empathy, I guess, you know, or camaraderie that, hey, you know, this happens to everybody. Except when it happens to me, I don't assume everything's broken. I'm just not doing it right. I'm actually gonna change controllers. I have like a preferred controller, more new. And try it with that one. It's a bit colder too. There you go. Now you hear the booms, you go 1, 2, 3, X, X. There you go. Minimap is gone. Lucky controller, press right on the D-pad. Spectate event. You get your minion or your quote-unquote friend who's gonna help you start a sprint. Alright, make sure that they're in the LS car meet. Yeah, they glitch out exactly GTA glitch master. Oh yeah, I forgot. When you're stuck at the window, you must join Anahuac 10P5. Okay, I'll say that slower because this is a bit confusing. To get glitched out, you join Anahuac 1P5. And when you're stuck at the window, you join Anahuac 10P5 on PS5. And then you accept all the alerts, and then you'll see that you're still alive. And then you get your friend to invite you to the LS car meet. And I gotta do this quickly. This is why, you know, I'm not giving good explanations, but do it quickly. And basically, your friend needs to have a car out. It cannot be any of the cars you're using. So right now we did a gift card to friends glitch, right? Make sure they select a different car than that car, because it'll mess up the merge. Can't have those cars, any of the cars that you're using for the merge in the sprint. Look, it's probably just the car that you're merging onto, but I'm not gonna test that. So just don't. Just pick a different car than the two cars that are being used for merging. Trust me, I'm not a doctor. Okay, so for those that remember, you know, haha, jokes. But for those that don't, I will be providing a better video tomorrow, I promise. Just know that it probably works. And when you're in the LS car meet, also if you're having trouble with the fingers, like the buttons, I have a video actually showing how I do it, so you can actually visually see that it's nothing special. That's usually where people get stuck. It's I need to bring it out better in my channel, but it's one of the first videos I made. It's like a 2-part series. It's in the playlist. Alright, so the car that you bring out as the merger, as the person doing the merge, is the car that you want to take the merges from. Oh, and you don't get in your own car. You get in your friend's car. And basically your friend will start a sprint, go to LS Car Meet, go to sprint, start a sprint. You accept the sprint, you won't see it, but you will hear it. So, or just, you know, I'm telling you, so if you don't have volume, just check your phone. Press up on the D-pad, check your phone. When your friend needs to, in their blue interaction menu, when there's 2 seconds left, not 3, not 1, exactly 2 seconds left, they need to return personal vehicle to storage through their manage vehicles section of the blue interaction menu. And 3, 2 now. This will kick you out of into a black screen. This is not the same as the gift card to friends glitch. It's a different one. And basically when you're in the black screen, you will do the same thing as when you were in the window earlier, just now, is you join NOAC 10P5. Now you'll see a loading circle. That's normal. Don't worry about that. It's not like the gift card to friends glitch, which is like death. You see that? You're going to register as a CEO, and from there you're going to go to CEO vehicles. You're going to go get a buzzard. It's a Italia RSX, mate. Oh, are you talking about a different one? Alright, so you drive over to the helicopter. You can run. It's not that far. And this is where my helicopter spawns. Yours might spawn somewhere else. Not likely. Ah, different one.
So that's how it's gonna be.
I have a green one that I really like, and
Just die.
if they kill you, that's actually pretty good because it reduces the importance of the helicopter. The whole point of being in the helicopter, exactly, so you could fly high enough, jump out, no parachute, and die. So if somebody kills you before you do that, that's even better. Alright, so you have to fly high enough so on the landing you will not survive. And what I like to do is prepare on the way down to join NOAC 10P5. So then we see the wasted thing. You don't join then, you join only when you see the car reappear. Then you join NOAC 10P5 again. That allows you to move. And then you head, and then from here you go to CEO vehicles, you go to CEO, and then you go to CEO vehicle abilities, request luxury helicopter. Sorry, I haven't done this in a while. CEO abilities, request luxury helicopter. And then you drive over to where your helicopter will likely spawn. Me, it's usually here. I always say this, park far away enough. Like you just saw what I struggled to get into my Sparrow. Sorry, my Buzzard. Park far enough that you're not going to be struggling to get into your Sparrow or into your luxury helicopter. Oh man, if I was a good driver, I'd be good. I'd love a speed glitch. I guess you could give card a friend glitch with a speed glitch. That'd be pretty cool. But dude, I'm not a good I'm not a good driver. So then from here you go to Maze Bank Tower. Remember the blank plate D10 is in the Vinewood Club Garage 1, and we moved the other one that had the non-blank plates into the MOC. You want to keep track of these things. I know it seems like I'm, you know, expert level, but I'm not. I would immediately forget if it wasn't such an unforgettable new vehicle.
Boss.
Oh, that's interesting. Speed glitching PS5. Oh, because you can import PS5 cars into PS4? I get you now. Sorry, man. I'm a bit slow on that one. So here you call... oh yeah, you need to walk up to the receptionist until she talks to you. And then once she talks to you, you go to personal vehicle. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done this actually.
You thought about giving me some shares?
Go to Vinewood Club Garage, basement level 1. Cook at D10 Pursuit.
Your
This is the
personal
car you're going to
vehicle's
merge
being brought up
onto.
now.
So GTA Glitch Master, I just realized that when you said you could bring PS5 cars into PS4, it's the cars that are not available in PS4. So you're driving around with PS5 cars with speed glitches. Oh man. so weird. Alright, once you're outside of the CEO office, you request your buzzard. Now, look, I'm biased, I do this a lot, I do merges a lot. Once you start merging, you don't go back. So, strongly recommend you get the Mace Bank Tower for the simple reason that it's close to Los Santos Customs. Is it Los Santos? Yeah, Los Santos Custom and Benny's. Alright. Alright, so this is the car that you're going to put the merges onto. And you've requested your buzzard, I believe. Done that? Have we? Go to CO, CO vehicles. Yeah. And we just need to know where it is. I like to run over to it, I don't like to drive over to it. It's just easier for me. Getting too old to be driving around fast like a maniac. Alright, then you fly up and you do the same thing you did earlier. You fly high enough so that when you land you don't survive. And then you join Anahuac 10P5 only. Oh, you know what I just realized, GTA Glitch Master? I just realized that this is a police car. I need to put that in the D10 Pursuit Corvette cop car. I just realized, Glitchmaster, that because it's a cop car, I need to unglitch. Join Anahuac 10P5 once you're in the vehicle, so you can move around and tell your friend to get out of the LS car meet. And they have to come back. So close the game and come back, because you have to give. Oh no, you don't have to do a gift card to friends. But here's the thing, for those who try to merge police cars, look at that, huh? Unselected chrome. I don't know why. It was what it was merged with. Wait a, is this a, what is going on over here? I'm sure it's just features, right? I think I've seen a few. Yeah, this is pretty dope. I need to unglitch. I'll stay my CO though. To unglitch, for anyone who wants to know, you join Anahuac 1P5. So here's a fun fact. If you want to glitch out, you join Anahuac 1P5. Once you're glitched out, to do the steps to get unfrozen, to get out of trouble, you join NOAC 10P5. Yeah? You like the blank pounder. And to get unglitched, you join NOAC 10P5. Now the reason I'm getting unglitched, and of course I would love to do back-to-back merges forever till eternity. The reason I'm unglitching is very simple. Oh man, and it's blank. So if you want it, gift card to friends. Did you say you only PS4? I don't know. I don't remember, but it's yours if you want it. Merger to merger, you know what I mean? Oh, but blank ones. Do you have blank pounder plates? I bet you do. Or never thought about it, but not that you. Oh yeah, PS4. Oh well, you know it's waiting for you, right? Oh yeah, unless you could teach me how to drop it. Yeah, this is dope. Alright, so for those that wonder, hey, how do I save a police car after I merge it? I don't know what to do. You gotta unglitch. And then, fun part, is you bring it into your... Oh, okay. Well, if you figure a way out, I gotcha. You bring it into your MOC. That saves it. That saves your police car. Then from here, I think I'm gonna do another one. Man, that was... Oh, that got me going. I won't lie. I got a bit of time, not a lot.
Wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
You remember, you just want to bring back that.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
Oh, that's the Corvette D10. That's fine. Oh, do I have time for another one? Oh man. Look at that, it says police on it. It's got no sirens. I'm sure this must be an option. Yeah. Is that an option? Like, is that a remove roof option? Or is that like unselected? Sorry, what I meant is like when you say DMO, like this is an option as like for any player, right? Because a lot of times when they remove stuff, it's something that was an option for everybody, right? Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Oof. Let's take a look. Because once you put the roofs on, it's probably an option that it's removed. Because that's what I noticed a lot of times. People are like, oh, it's got all these like removed features. I'm like, no, that was just a selected option. Whoa. It's, okay. And roof scoop. Probably an option in the agency, right? All right, well, it's a later issue to resolve. Yeah, at the agency probably. Whoa. All right, I need to do another one. I'm addicted to that. Yeah, yeah, it's probably the agency garage, because like there was very limited options. Like there's a few grayed out options in that garage, or maybe I don't have them available yet because my character level. Oh, that's nice though. I need to, I'm gonna do like oh yeah, because of money reasons. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fair enough. That I can appreciate. Oh, I gotta do one more. Damn, I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. Oh, nice. I appreciate outfits a lot because people go into extreme amount of effort. And then they find a way to like explain it to the layman, which that's the really the appreciated part, to be honest. Oh man, I love that car so much. It's just like it's an aggressive little, you know. And that's exactly like one thing I'm trying to do, and I'm not gonna genderfy my builds, but I will talk about aggressiveness. Like I love aggressive vehicles, but I also I have the complete opposite. Like my favorite color is pink, right? Floating, that's hilarious. Where the heck is my D10? There it is. Check this out. This Ellie with that Liberty City plate. I know plates. They're kind of funny thing to. Oh, actually, I need to know where this other car is at. This F1's on that car, crazy. Oh yeah, that's so cool. I love that Space Ranger outfit. This is what I'm going to merge it with next. Level 2. How many are there? Gauntlets. I'm actually going to do a lot of them. With the Corvette, probably one of every single plate. But this one has pink, is pink and panic. Oh yeah, that one's dope. Oh, you know what the worst part is? Hopefully it doesn't. The worst part is like, this color would be the best as a convertible. So maybe I'll just do the BR8. Alright, so I need to manage. Oh, I can't. Yeah, they've done a good job with the graphics. They keep improving them too. Obviously, they have a massive
need me to bring you a ride?
like budget, or like that's the next level, right? That's where everything's going. Level 2. It's a DR1. DR1. I'll remember that. And then I'll mod it however I want. Alright, so this car, what I need right now is D10. Oh man, just trying to make sure I have enough time. That didn't take long at all, did it? Man, the easiest thing would be to I'll just do gift card to friends. That goes by fast. Can't believe I have so much time pressure. All that because of a magic slot. It's worth it though. That looks good. Basically, GTA Glitch Master. Like, I'm gonna do one of each, and I just want your honest opinion. Yeah. The old school colors were like, oh man, they are wicked. You know, if you modernize them, you've put them on the right car. Because I think back in the day, like, the colors were so crazy vibrant. I suspect maybe people were just putting any kind of, like, they were just excited about the craziness of it, and then people then got into more realistic. But I suspect people got into realistic cars pretty quickly after a while. But I'm sure at first it was like, he definitely wanted to look super modded, right? Because now people love the realistic builds. Some people, I mean, you still got the millions of new players who love the crazy look. Yeah, exactly. It's like the color and the wheels really define the car because it fits the shape. but it's not the shape that defines the car. It's really like how you, the textures of the colors and the wheels. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. I think I need to leave in like latest 40 minutes. I think I got this. I got this. I'm going to do that pink. And then I'm going to stream both cars. Oh no, I won't do that. That's too long setup. I want my yin and my yang. I want my black and I want my pink. Oh yeah. And also like I had a modded account, but it got unmodded. As in, it didn't get banned. It's like whoever owned it, like took back ownership. Or they got like they either got hacked or they just like stole my account. You gotta unregister as a boss. Alright, let's see how fast we can do this. I have a spreadsheet. You must have done that, spreadsheets. Oh, oh. I'm gonna do so many Corvettes. I like either realistic or crazy. Like, if it's crazy, it's gotta have that Lux crazy feel. You know what I mean? It's gotta have easy crazy. Can't be you know. It's like, do the shoes need to really have that weird crazy sole? Yes. Well, then you better have really crazy wheels and color matches. Couture, haute couture, right? Not cheap. It's haute couture and realistic. Haute couture. We should call our mods haute couture mods. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is gonna be fast. This is gonna happen pretty fast. What do they say? If you know, you know, right? Like, I like to have different cars. But I think some cars, they need to at least be seen. Like, you just need to see it, right? Yeah, you would have different cars and different styles because you have so many cars as well. but I'm doing that a lot more now. Like, and it's also plates related. So like, I'll find, the top of the because I have a couple of accounts or lots of cars, and what happens is I get like the best combo, especially with the plates, because I'm really focusing on plates right now, like getting a blank, like non-Yankton, non-San Andreas plates. But they're like kits, right? Most of them. Yeah. Yeah. And the colors. Oh man, that's it's like the thing that I think everybody wants to be really good at, but it's really hard to keep track. It's like how do you write down a color and then remember what color you were talking about? Pink, you know? But there's some cars I really want to see them in a lot of different ways. So for example, the Tesseract, uh, Patriot Mil Spec, um, uh, yeah. All right. Come on. Oh no, the car didn't come out. Damn, I didn't save my outfit. I did that earlier too. I didn't take out the car. I think it. Oh man, let's say I have like 15. Oh, I could do it. I could do it. I think if I leave at 4:40. Where are you located, by the way, GT Glitchmaster? Hey, were you the one with the Christmas livery and the Galaxy livery on that sedan, on that like Phantom or whatever? There was a red Christmas livery I hadn't seen before with snow. Like, oh no, it couldn't have been you because it was PS5. Yeah. I'm gonna need to, when I'm on my way to like to the um musical. I'm going to like a really famous play. I'll listen to your YouTube. Oh, maybe you could give me some pointers on like the tanks and stuff. Because I want to do a Galaxy with activator tank. But the problem is I don't know how to put the tank back into my facility. But that's the parts that I'm talking about. Oh, okay. So like your but if you see them in director mode, doesn't that mean that you have to do like a certain level of work that's almost like the same amount of work for merging? Like if you change something, yeah, like if you ended up changing something, it would be like I'm sure like for you it would never be something small. If I'm thinking about me, like the things that I would change on a car, it would probably be like, oh, I need to change um but it might it sounds like it's a lot easier because you're saying you're dropping a lot of cars, right? So I believe that. Obviously, if you're seeing what I'm doing and thinking about how much effort I'm putting in. No, did I make the same mistake again? Oh, actually, it's out, so maybe. Okay, let's try something. So people don't know what I'm doing here, but I. Oh, what happened? What? I don't know what I just did, but I thought I had to redo this again, but I don't. Ha, baby. Straight to merging it. Straight to merging it. Let's see how fast we can merge this thing. I'm gonna go. Let's see how fast you go, Corvette. Obviously not upgraded to the max. Oh, cool, man. New York, if you can make it there.
I need immediate assistance. I have an informant under heavy fire. I lose him, I lose a whole line on LSPD corruption.
Out of my way, this is an emergency.
Copy. Dismissed.
Yep, move a vehicle. BR1. Oh, nice. And give MOC. Give card to friends. I need to get over my like my thing about like when people take out my cars in car meets, like that's actually a massive compliment. Oh, I don't know what plates are on this. Can't risk it. Can't risk it. Oh man, it's gonna be down to the wire. Actually, oh man. And do people like to see behind the scenes, or you don't really show them that? I can't risk it. I'm pretty sure this is the same exact. Oh, that's. I can. Oh no, I can't risk it. I'm pretty sure the BR1 has the panic plates, but. Oh, okay. So it's like a lot of admin, but I think people would really be interested. And also, like, even if it's people on PS5, because they would see you do things that like trigger an idea of how things work in this game. All right. Let's see. We are speed. I don't recommend speed merging ever. Desperate times call desperate measures. All made on I'm just stressing myself out. Alright, for those who want to know this part, join Anahuac 1P5, hover over the job first, make sure the start job button opens up. Join Anahuac 1P5 on PS5. Yeah, oh cool. Except this first alert, X square in the second alert. What targeting mode am I? Partial aim. Hey, we'll do one together one day, and we'll just talk about the nuances like PS4, PS5, and do like a full rundown on like exactly what's the same and what's different. One video. Ah, no, I can't be having glitching out issues. Can't remember fingernails. I'm gonna go on that job, mate. Oh, come on. Got this. There we go. 1, 2, 3, X, X. Boom. Go to the window, press right on the D-pad. And if you guys are wondering why I'm stressing out, it's not because it's hard, it's because I put myself under stupid time crunch for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Window, remember, you stock, join Anahuac 10P5. Alright, now I got an invite to the LS car meet. Bring our car along. There we go. Look. Oh, I don't want to jinx this. But where... But where did I put my... I don't want to jinx this, but where did I put...
Santa's still looking for a wheelman. Should have picked one.
The coquette? I think it's D1. Oh, that's why you get people dropping all kinds of freaking planes. But that's what that job's good for, actually. Alright, don't forget, get into your friend's car. They have to have a completely different car than the cars you're merging. They start a sprint, they go to LS car meet, sprint. You're gonna hear, and you gotta accept the sprint. And then they go into their blue interaction menu, manage vehicles, return personal vehicle to storage when there's 2 seconds left. So the person goes into the their friend goes into the blue interaction menu, manage vehicles, return personal vehicles storage at 2, not 3, not 1, 2. Otherwise, it won't work. And I'm an expert at things that didn't work, so I did the opposite. Alright, so when you're in the black screen, Anoac 10P5. Register as the CEO, go to CO vehicles, get a buzzard, drive over. I'll be a maniac. Park far enough away so that you're not gonna constantly try to get into your own vehicle. Oh, you gotta recognize. Oh, come on, come on, come on. One thing I miss is fast speed traveling. Fly, fly, fly. High enough that you won't land and survive. Ah, yes, lagging the system. Yeah. So you kind of have to do netcut. Oh no, did I just unglitch myself? No, I didn't. I think I did unglitch myself by accident. Damn, -3. No! I joined Anoac 1P5 instead of 10P5. I can still do it. I can still do it. I can do this in 5 minutes. Still have 20 minutes. But I think I can do it in 5. Alright, I have to re-glitch everyone. The one person watching, but for anyone who watches this again, it's gonna be like torture trying to figure out what I'm doing. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I'll be selling 2 beautiful Corvettes. I'll have explained in this video how to get them unlocked, which is actually very, very easy.
Man isn't designed to eat like a fucking rabbit.
Oh yeah, but you eat like a ox.
Alright, call me later.
This guy pretending to be at the gym. Oh, I was hoping to get on the first try. Come on, baby. Remember, be the nail. Oh, man. Might not make it. One, 2, 3. Oh, so close. I'll still make it. I'll still make it. I'll still make it. Yeah, exactly right. So people were wondering, like, you know, who's got it better. Spectator mode, you're gonna get stuck, join Anoac 10P5. I was getting cocky. I shouldn't be cocky, like, I put myself in crazy time pressure.
Hey honey, how are you? Are we having your world famous pork chops again tomorrow?
This guy's a kiss.
You'll be
on, come on, come on. I need to be gone in 20 minutes, but I think I can make it. 100%, I think I can make it. I don't even need to know him. We got this, we got this, we got this. I should do more pressure cooker merges. New York sounds pretty awesome, man. I mean, in terms of like creativity, hustle, but it must be tough. Oh, yeah, like I'm assuming everybody has, like most people have a great community though. But yeah, GTA Glitch Master, man, I would love to do a collab and go over like the differences. And also do like a one thing I think would be funny would be like a Hell's Kitchen type of brutal honesty and rating on. Like I think that'd be hilarious, you know. Be like, what do you rate this? Like 3 out of 5, 2, 5, but just being brutally honest, right? Because everyone's opinion is different. Everybody likes something different. Like when you're mature enough with these merges, like you know that. What did I call you? And I whacked 10 P5 people, not like what I just did earlier. Come on, and a whack. Can't join Anahuac, join almost anyone else. They're likely to be on assisted aim. Oh no, I'm stuck. What do you mean lag? I don't have my net cut open.
Now I've seen it all.
Awesome car, man.
Damn, I gotta go.
Shit, you! Jesus!
How would I lag the system?